onlinebusinesstraining.com. Globally recognized 100% online business training and certification programs completed in 5 months.
Hello, it's Richard Wilson, and we're here at Paulista Avenue in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And today I just want to talk about what is prime brokerage. Lots of people search online trying to figure out what is prime brokerage. Lots of people who are starting a hedge fund are trying to figure out, do I need to work with a prime broker? How many prime brokerage firms should I work with? And lots of people who want to work in the industry, maybe they have some investment banking or trading experience and they've thought about working for a prime brokerage firm. So I just wanted to go over real quick what they are, what they do, and some trends that are affecting that part of the hedge fund industry. So first off, prime brokerage firms are niche business areas within investment banks that provide trading, custody, execution and clearing services, and financing services to hedge fund managers. They're specific to the hedge fund industry, and almost every hedge fund works with a prime brokerage firm. Probably only 3 or 4% at most of hedge funds do not have a prime brokerage relationship in place, and probably 60% of hedge funds have multiple prime brokerage firms helping their firm do business. So it's important to know that it's a pretty large segment of the industry. There's a lot of money made in prime brokerage, and there's a lot of jobs created within the area. Recently, the industry has really been shaken up since the collapse of Lehman Brothers and the financial decline in 2007, 2008, part of 2009. So different players in the industry have been growing and shrinking their business. But it's always going to be a good place to work, and hedge funds will always need to work with prime brokers. So it's a good area to move up the learning curve on how to work with them. One trend that's been affecting prime brokers recently is that many prime brokers or many hedge funds are being required to work with multiple prime brokers from their advisory boards or from their investors. And the reason is that in a very extreme case, just once or twice in the whole history of the hedge fund industry, a prime brokerage firm's investment bank has gone under and their business has stopped, and that's frozen or slowed down the release of some assets of that hedge fund, which can hurt investor relationships and ultimately could eliminate the hedge fund business, that one hedge fund business who has their assets there altogether. So that's an important consideration, and the result has been what's referred to as multi-priming or multi-prime brokerage solutions. And that's something that's really been picking up steam in the last few years and should continue to grow in popularity in 2010, 11, and 12. Another trend related to prime brokerage is offering a suite of services to go along with the standard prime brokerage services. And the reason this is happening is because prime brokerage itself as a business is becoming somewhat commoditized. The product that you're getting is really the same everywhere. The difference is the level of service you get. Maybe some people have access to more international markets. There's really not huge amounts of difference between many of the large prime brokerage firms. The result has been that some prime brokerage firms offer what are called hedge fund hotels, and we'll talk about those later in a different video. They also offer what's referred to as capital introduction services, or they might offer other operational type services. And I think the most important one to note is the capital introduction services. Capital introduction is different than third-party marketing or just hedge fund capital raising, because within the prime brokerage firm, the cap intro department helps literally introduce through in-person events or via email potential investors who may be interested in investing in the hedge funds which were on their prime brokerage platform. And the reason I say it's the most important one to note is that while some cap intro desks are very successful in placing new investments with their clients, many have a reputation for not living up to the promises which are given at the door when a new customer comes in. So you have to be very careful when you meet with a prime brokerage firm. Get references from other people who have had money raised from their cap intro group if that's what they're promising you. Because what happens is many times you'll be promised capital introduction services, but nothing tangible will ever be seen. They might have a few people on board who help introduce investors, but maybe they're already consumed with current clients, and make sure when you sign on to the prime brokerage firm that you say, what tangible capital raising tools are you going to be providing me? Do I get, training videos on how to raise capital? Do I get, contact databases of investors? Am I going to get access to some sort of online resource which is going to help my hedge fund marketing and sales efforts? Make sure you're getting something tangible if that's one of the reasons you're considering joining the prime brokerage firm. It can be easy to get attracted to bells and whistles up front, which never result in any benefit for you down the road. Last point that I cover right here in this video is going to be on prime brokerage careers. Lots of people send us emails through the Prime Brokerage Association or primebrokeragaguide.com on how to start a career in prime brokerage or how to get into prime brokerage. And I would say the number one most valuable experience to have if you want to get into the area is relationships with hedge fund managers. The second most valuable experience would be trading, execution, back office, experience. And then the third most valuable skill to have would be capital introduction or marketing services or marketing experience, so you can help build out maybe a cap intro desk at a prime brokerage firm. So I hope this video on prime brokerage helps, whether you're somebody looking to grow your career or you're a hedge fund manager looking to start a new prime brokerage relationship or start your hedge fund. I hope you found it valuable. Thank you.